guys, my name is Victoria Paula. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Today we will create very beautiful art using Adobe mobile application Adobe Photoshop Sketch. I will be using iPad Pro and Apple Pencil as well. So guys, let's start. First of all, I would like to notice that I will be periodically looking on my iMac screen where I have my reference image. If you can paint without any reference image, feel free to do it. So guys, let's start. I have opened Adobe Photoshop Sketch and I will click on plus sign to choose my new document format. I will click on iPad Pro, Landscape, and voila. By default, guys, I have two layers. One layer is sketch layer, it's simply empty layer, and under the sketch layer we have a background layer. On the left side of my screen you can see that I have opened all default sketch brushes. If I would like to use my own custom brushes, or if I would like to use any other brush than default sketch brushes, I can click press on any of my brushes and I will be able to switch to my Creative Cloud library where I have my new brushes. Click on any library and voila, I will be able to use my new brushes from my Creative Cloud library. So by today I will be using default sketch brushes. I will click on default sketch brushes library, and here we have a lot of different brushes we can use. I will be using today a graffiti pencil brush, so I clicked on it. Now I will click on my brush, and here I will be able to specify size of my brush, bigger or smaller, flow, basically opacity of my brush, and color. I will be using a light gray color for now for my sketch outline. And let's work. By the way, we will be creating a dolphin image, a dolphin under water. It's today's Earth Day, so let's create something beautiful in honor to our Earth. Just like that. Guys, it's nothing too complicated. I'm always saying don't overthink, don't be afraid to make any mistake. You can fix anything at any time. Just relax, bring your imagination to life. This is most important. What I'm doing now, guys, I'm simply outlining my dolphin, and as you can see, I'm periodically looking on my iMac screen where my reference image is, just like that. And almost done. And again, guys, just relax, just bring your imagination to life. And even if you have your reference image you are working on, you can bring your own personal touches. Nothing is too complicated. Nothing is, nothing is like, no, you need to create exact same image. You need to use exact same color. No, guys. I'm always repeating myself, but again, everything is up to you. It's your creation, it's your art. Just like that, and I will fix this part and voila. Now what I will do, just like that. Perfect. And here, just like that, and we are almost done with outlining. Perfect. Now, guys, what I would like to do, I would like to reposition my outline layer. What I will do, I will click on my layer just like that. I will click on transform and I will bring it up, and if I would like, I can make it smaller. And also, of course, I can rotate it, but I don't want to rotate it. Just like that, and I will click done. Perfect. Now I will highlight my background layer. I will click on this plus sign and voila. Now I will be able to create a new sketch layer or create a new image layer. If I will click on image layer, I will be able to bring image layer into my document. But today we will be working only with sketch layers. We will not bring any image into our document today. So I will click on sketch layer and voila. By the way, you can rename your layers. I will rename it. I will click on layer, layer name, and I will rename it to color, just like that. And I will click OK. Perfect. Now I have three layers: background layer, color layer, and sketch layer. Color, I will use color layer to apply color to my dolphin. So first of all, I will increase flow to 100%. I will click on the color icon and voila. I will drag my color picker anywhere I want to choose color I would like to work with. Maybe something like this. Yes, I think this is beautiful base color for our dolphin skin, just like that. And also I can increase size of my brush. Let's start with 48%, and I think it's too small. I will increase to 76%, and I like it. And voila, guys. And again, spend your time. You can increase or decrease size of your brush at any time. Also, guys, you don't need to work. You don't have to work with one brush all the time. You can switch between different brushes. Switching between different brushes will help you to create unique art. So guys, just try to experiment, try to create your own art. Do not afraid of to bring something unique, something which will represent your vision. Just like that, very rough layer. I'm applying just based color layer, just like that. And again, guys, switch between different sizes of your brush will help you. Just like this. And tail area. Perfect. Also, guys, do not afraid to use many different layers. If you know me, you know that I love layers. Layers help me to be more independent in my creation. I can merge layers, I can delete layers, I can add different effects to different layers at any time. So guys, I'm a big fan of layers. Just like that. This is my base layer, color layer, I would say, just like that. Perfect. Now guys, what I will do, I will create a new empty layer on top of my color layer, just like that, sketch layer, and definitely I can rename it. You can rename your layers at any time. And I will change the color of my new layer, just like that. Maybe I will decrease size of my brush slightly, and voila, let's rock and roll. Now I'm trying to apply different shades of colors to our dolphin, guys. When you're working with shading, don't try to apply same different tones of same color all the time. In that way you will create very flattened art. It will be boring, it will be not realistic looking, because if you will look at any subject, you can see that all subject reflects everything which is around them. So you can't see, example, dolphin just in one color. Dolphin will reflect all surfaces around it, water and everything like that. So try to experiment, try to use different colors. just like that. And again, guys, you can use different brushes. You can use watercolor brushes. Photoshop Sketch has amazing collection of watercolor brushes, and be honest, I love watercolor brushes. If you never tried it, I will recommend you just try watercolor brushes in Photoshop Sketch. I can guarantee you will love it. Just like this. When you are working with digital painting, try to create three-dimensional painting. Do not create a flattened painting. If you will look at any subject around you, you can see that any subject is three-dimensional. So why you need to create a two-dimensional painting? Just like this. Now, guys, I will create a new empty layer. I will use a darker shade of not same color. I will move my color picker just slightly to the right, just like that. And I will use darker shade. Okay, I will bring size of my brush down, and I will apply few brush strokes here. Apple Pencil has great pressure sensitivity, so you can control your brush with how hard or light you press your Apple Pencil. Just like that. I love Apple Pencil. And I love Photoshop Sketch. It's mobile application. I can start working on my project from anywhere. And by the way, guys, if you will start working on your project using Adobe Photoshop Sketch, you can continue working on your project in Adobe Photoshop's desktop application. So simply open your image in Photoshop, and voila, you will be able to continue working on your project using Adobe Photoshop CC. Just like that. Few brush strokes will make a huge difference. Just like that. And guys, because I worked on a separate layer, I can bring down opacity of this layer just like that. Perfect. Now I will create new empty layer. I will use a bright blue color, just like that. Remember, we talked about reflection. And now we will apply reflection to our dolphin. So what we will do, using new layer with a bright blue color, I will apply a few brush strokes, just like that. See, guys, big difference. Just like that. Now I will create new empty layer. I will use completely different color. Yellow color, bright yellow color, just like that. But I will bring down opacity of my new layer. Let's start with 39% opacity, and I will apply few brush strokes, just like that. And now our dolphin looks more interesting. Now we can tell that our dolphin is underwater, and as usual, water reflects in object surface, just like that. Now, guys, I will create new empty layer. I will use a white color, just like that. I will bring down flow of my brush about probably, let's say, 77, and I will bring down a size of my brush, and we will apply few brush strokes, just like that. Remember, guys, we talked about try to create 3D dimensional painting, not 2D dimensional. So we will work with darks and lights to create 3-dimensional look. And again, guys, everything is up to you. You can create your art in any style you like. I'm just giving you some ideas, and after that everything is up to you. And I will recommend you to create your own art. Just like that, guys. What I will do now, I will hide my sketch layer, top layer, just double tap and voila. And now we will continue working on our dolphin. What I will do, I will create new empty layer on top of my all layers. I will increase flow to 100%. I will click on my color icon, and I will switch from wheel to history. And here I have all colors I worked with. So I work with on this project. So I will click on this color. I will bring down size of my brush, and guys, I'm using separate layer. I will try to just like that outline some details of my dolphin. Just like that, guys. You can bring down size of your brush to make your brush smaller, or you can increase size of your brush. Everything depends again of your painting style. If you made any mistake, just click on top arrow, just like that, and voila. Perfect. Now I'm basically outlining my dolphin. And again, guys, don't overthink what brush stroke you're supposed to apply, what Victoria said, how you should do this or you should not do that. Don't think about this. Just create your own art. Again, I'm giving you some ideas. And after that, everything is up to you. Just like that. After I will outline my dolphin, I will apply few details. And details are very, very important, guys. Details can bring your painting to life or completely destroy your painting. Just like this. And the last part. Just like that. And I'm happy. Now, guys, what I will do? I will create a new layer under my top layer, just like that. And I will bring flow of my brush down, and I will apply few brush strokes. It's a lot of flow down, about 73 flow. I will make my size of my brush bigger, and voila. Let's apply more shadows. Maybe I will increase size of my brush. Yes, just like that. Applying shadow, we are creating 3D dimensional painting. Same, I would say about light, highlights. Shadows as important as lights. So highlights, don't underestimate either of them. Just like that. And again, guys, definitely you can spend more time on your painting, and you should spend more time on your painting. I don't want to keep you here longer than it's supposed to be. And again, I'm repeating myself, but still, I'm just giving you some ideas. Just like that. and a little bit shadows in here and here, and maybe around dolphin's tail, just like that. And I love it. Now I would like to bring a few more highlights, but before that I will bring size of my brush down and I will create a dolphin's eye. Just like that. And again, guys, remember we talk about nothing is too complicated. Don't overthink, just create. And by mistake I switched to eraser. So I will be back to my brush tool and just like that. Perfect. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to white color with same flow as I use with my highlights, and I will apply few with my shadows, I'm sorry, and I will increase size of my brush and I will apply few highlights in here. Just like that. And again, guys, because you are using separate layers, you can adjust any of your layers at any time. Just like this. And guys, I'm pretty much happy with my dolphin. Now, guys, I will highlight my background layer. I will create a new sketch layer. I will increase flow of my brush to 100%, size to 100%, and I will switch to wheel, and voila, I will use a very light blue color for my water, just like that. Let's see. Yes, like that. I will resize my document, zoom in, zoom out, and voila. Using this brush I will create water. And again, guys, you can use a different brush, you can use different setting for your brush. Everything is up to you. Just like that. Today is Earth Day. Guys, let's treat our Earth as we're supposed to. It's our home. We need to take care of it. Just like this. And again, guys, it's your art, it's your imagination, it's your soul. You can create your art in any style you like. You can combine different styles in one project. Just like that. No surprising here, guys. I will create a new empty layer just like that. I will use a white color, flow 100%, size of my brush by maximum, and I will apply few highlights on top of my document, just like that. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will bring size of my brush down slightly, and I will create few rays of light, just like that, guys. How beautiful is it, huh? And definitely, guys, I will bring down I will bring down opacity of this layer. Just like that. I will click on my layer and I will bring down opacity of my layer. Also, I will move my layer a little bit on top. Just cancel. I don't want to crop. Yes, I want to crop. Okay, just like that. And voila, look at this, guys. But I'm not done yet. I will create a new empty layer. I will click on my color picker. I will switch to my history, and here I have color I used for my water. I will click on this layer, click on this color, and I will apply few brush stroke on the bottom of my document, just like that. Size by brush size by maximum, just like that. Now guys, I will switch to a wheel, and I will move my color slider slightly to the right, to the left, I'm sorry, just like that, and I will apply few dark brush strokes, just like here. Perfect. And voila guys, we are done. Now you can click on share icon, and you can share your project in many ways. You can open your project in Adobe Photoshop CC or Adobe Illustrator CC. I will recommend, if you would like to continue working on your project using your desktop application, I will recommend you to open your Sketch project in Adobe Photoshop CC. If you will open your project in Adobe Photoshop CC, or this project will be opened with all layers, so you can continue working on your painting in Adobe Photoshop CC. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you. And the best part, guys, before I will forget, I will click on share icon, and I will click on time lapse, and look at this. Photoshop Sketch recorded everything for you, so you can share your time lapse, and I will share my time lapse on YouTube as well. So guys, look at this, and voila. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, please ask. I will be more than happy to answer to any of your questions. And of course, if you want to see some specific tutorial, just let me know, and I will record this tutorial for you. So guys, thank you very much. Appreciated your time, and I will see you later. Bye.